I'm supporting Rogan. But here's the thing. If you support Rogan, oh, is this going to piss people off today? Because I know how people think. If you support Rogan, you should be supporting anyone? Raise your hand. Yes, we got a winner, Sean Mooney. If you support Rogan and support his right to do his show the way he wants to do his show, then you got to support Whoopi. But that's not how it works in this day and age. It's pretty much the Civil War has begun. It's being fought for the most part online, and you just want someone taken out on the other side, and that's what this has come down to. But if you really believe in the First Amendment, if you really believe that cancel culture is out of control, if you really believe censorship is out of control, then you should support Joe Rogan and you should support Whoopi Goldberg. And I'm not a fan of Whoopi, and I told her back in the day when she wouldn't support Don Imus, I'm like, you're dumb, man. Eventually they're going to come for you. They always come for, pretty much everybody that's out there trying to provide content. And sure enough, they're now coming for her. She will be fired. They're just going through the proper channels. She's got to do her 2-week suspension. And then after that, there'll be some weird statement that Whoopi has decided to take some time and blah, 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 blah. And I don't think that's good. I don't think that's good for any content provider out there to wish Whoopi to be fired, even if you don't like her. She should have the freedom to say stupid stuff on her dumb TV show that no one should be taken seriously anyway. Same with Rogan. And someone asked me today, what do you think the big issue is out there? And I said, I think the issue is that too many people are listening to just one source when it comes to some of these heavy topics. They pick one source, and whatever that person is saying, they buy it hook, line, and sinker, and that is it. No one should take what Rogan is saying completely seriously. He's not an expert. I don't agree with some of his stances during the pandemic, but I will fight for his right to be able to do his show the way he wants to do it. John Quartz, if you're going to podcasts or chat shows for medical or political advice, you're part of the problem. 100%. You should be doing your own research. You should be listening to a whole bunch of different people. Then make an educated guess what you want to do. Bob Lord, what's Bob saying? Everyone else on that dumb show got fired without a 2-week suspension. I think Whoopi's in trouble. For some reason, you can't be stupid. She showed incredible ignorance. I don't know. I don't think she was trying to be offensive. I think she was trying to give everybody a history lesson, and it turns out that she's just stupid. But I'm telling you, man, but I told this to Whoopi as well. I said, look, you gotta support everybody that gets in trouble for doing their radio show, their podcast, or their TV show, even if you don't agree with those people and what they're saying, because eventually they will go after you. I said that to her. Because as a comic, she should have stuck up for Don Imus. Because I'll say it another 100 times. Don Imus was just trying to go for maybe a cheap joke. I don't know. A shock jock joke. I don't know. Maybe just a joke that morning. And Whoopi knows that. But Whoopi, because of the race angle, she was very, very happy that Don Imus got himself fired, which was not fair. He got railroaded. He got railroaded by Al Sharpton. Good old Al Sharpton, who tried to get me and Anthony fired back in the day. That is a true story. If you're listening to a guy who commentated while people were locked in a box with snakes, that speaks volumes for you. Yeah, exactly. Look, don't ever underestimate how stupid people are in America, though. But, Neil Young's got to relax. Joni Mitchell's got to relax. I actually tweeted, I said, does anyone actually stream Joni Mitchell music? And wow, did the Joni Mitchell fans come out of the woodwork. It turns out, I guess she does very, very well with the amount of streams she gets for her. I have to say it, her terrible music. I was never into Joni Mitchell. I did not like her sound at all. All right, let's go to Henry Yates. The problem is Whoopi is truly funny. She seems to have forgotten that. If she would act like she did when she came into your old show, people would be way more likely to cut her some slack for being stupid. No, I don't agree with that. It falls on political lines. So the right is very, very excited that Whoopi's in trouble and that she might be taken out by the fact that she was stupid on The View. And I don't think that's good, man, because then the left's going to go after one of your guys. Well, they have. And what does that accomplish in the end? What it accomplishes is everyone is too scared to speak their mind on their radio show, their podcast, their TV show. They're going to keep it just very effing boring. And as a consumer of content, you don't want that. I want to watch Whoopi Goldberg saying stupid stuff. I want Joe Rogan spewing all sorts of conspiracy crap. I like all that. I don't want to watch Drew Barrymore being overly nice day after day as she looks like Annie Hall. Who wants that? It's boring. Jennifer First Amendment is about the fucking government. It does not protect you from consequences like being fired or having people not like you. Thank you. Ferris coming in hot. A lot of people coming in hot today. She defended Michael Vick. I think it was on her first episodes. Well, that's just stupid. That's just being blind. That's just being blind because of your race. I mean, Michael Vick was just a terrible person, what he was doing with those doggies. But then enough time goes by and people are like, oh, you're good now. Michael Vick, you're good now. You want to pet a puppy? Here, have this puppy. Oh, God. Brett Hollywood, what was worse, Tony Danza's horrendous talk show or Whoopi's ill-fated radio show? Yeah, they were both really bad because they just give celebrities opportunities just because of their names. I'm a content provider, and I know that people have been railroaded for just trying to do their show, and that's what drives me nuts. It absolutely drives me nuts. I don't think Whoopi's intention was to go on that show and piss off millions upon millions of people. I think she was trying to educate people. I'm not gonna lie. I love the fact that she's squirming, but I'd be a phony if I didn't stick up for her, because you have to stick up for these people. Yeah, you have to. You absolutely have to. And I know there's people out there that'll just go F her. I understand all that, but F her. She took too many shots at my side, at my political party, so screw her. I think Spotify, all they have to do is just hold on tight and wait for the circus to move on to the next thing. That's all they have to do. It's still a little heavy right now, but eventually they will pack up their stupid circus tent and they'll move on to something else. So it'll be very interesting. So far, so good, but we'll see. We'll see. Scott Arsenault, I think Neil Young thought he was more powerful than he is. And I also think that Joe's podcast is taken out of context. He does a 2 to 3 hour conversation and they take 2 seconds of it. Oh, my God, 100%. You're 100% right. It's all about sound bites. All you need is one bad sound bite out there, and they will come for you.